Mother Teresa, a Nobel Peace Prize laureate and someone who devoted her entire life to helping those in need, once said,
Love is a seasonless fruit that can be enjoyed by everyone. This fruit, love, is available to everyone through meditation, prayer, and sacrifice.
Right now in Korea, it's autumn. Wow! A season when all crops and fruits grow ripe. While fruits grow plump around us, how much are the fruits of love which Mother Teresa spoke about ripening? I hope that this season our fruits of love will be able to grow mature and well as the real fruit. That way we enjoy. This is Kevin's Hot Beat. Our first song on Kevin's Hot Beat for Saturday, September 21st was Falling in Love by 21. Hello guys, I'm Kevin from Zea. Just as the seasons go through their cycles, it would be great if our love could continue to cycle as well without stopping. Let me tell you how to tune in to Hot Beat. We've got FM stations in Jeju Island, 88.7 in Jeju City, 88.1 in Seogwipo City, 101.9 in Daejeong area, and we've got terrestrial DMB as well. Now, I also love to hear from you guys, so leave us your comments, messages, and song requests here on our Hot Beat message board at www.arirangfm.com/hotbeat. You can write your messages in any languages. Let me tell you about the segments coming up today. In the first half, we'll have Back to the K-Charts. Will we take a trip through past Korean music charts? Then, in second hour, we'll have Artist Lab, where we learn more about K-pop artists. So, stay tuned. Let's kick off today's Hot Beat with two songs. Here is Moya by AOA and Lovesick by Tahiti. The British poet Lord Byron once said, "The best prophets of the future is the past." If we want to know about the future of K-pop, we have to start the songs with songs gone by. Let's peek at the future with a blast to the past. Back to the K-Chart. On our first segment on Saturdays at Hot Beat is Back to the K-Chart, where we listen to past K-pop hits to see K-pop trends of the past, present, and future. Today, we'll be going back to the K-pop chart for September 2008. In September 2008, there were a lot of ballads on the K-pop charts for autumn, and Big Bang continued its success. Let's start with the songs at number 15 to number 11 on the charts. Number 15 was Dynamic Duo featured by Alex Solo. The entire album was made by using sounds of electronic instruments from the 1980s. The song's lyrics are about the freedom that a guy feels after a breakup. Oh! Number 14 is Jay's You Don't Know, followed up at number 13 by Sondambi's Invisible Person. This was a single that she released before her major hit, Crazy. 내가 미쳤어. The lyrics are about a girl who feels like she's invisible before the person she likes. And this is a song that shows you, Sondambi's romantic ballad side. Number 12 is Kara's Rock You with Nicole singing Rock Your Body Say. Rock Your Body Say. Throughout the chorus, this was the first song that the current 5 members performed together. Number 11 is the song Oh My Friend by Big Bang, featured by No Brain. The song had a rock music feel thanks to famous punk band No Brain's contribution. Let's take a listen to 2 of these songs before we continue with Back to the K-Chart. Here is Solo by Dynamic Duo featured by Alex and Invisible Man by Sondambi. Solo by Dynamic Duo featured by Alex and Invisible Man by Sondambi. Actually, that was 15, number 15 Dynamic Duo, and number 14, number 13 actually by Sondambi, Invisible Person. Well, we're on back to the K chart. We'll look at the K-pop charts from the past. Today, our charts are from September 2008. Next, we'll take a look at the songs from number 10 to number 6. Number 10 was The One's My Girl. Number 9 was taken by a group that came back with another summer song after 3 years. Cool! With I Want Love for their 10.5 album. Wow! Cool is a 3-member mixed genre group that debuted in 1994 and released many hit songs. Then at number 8 was the title track of SHINee's first regular album, Love Like This. To follow up their hit debut song, Replay, 누난 너무 예뻐. Now, next at number 7 was Kim Gun-mo's I Love You from his 12th, wow, this is impressive, 12th album. Kim Gun-mo debuted in 1999 with Sleepless Rainy Night. Then went on to release hit songs including First Impression, Wrongful Meeting, Excuse, and Speed. He won 7 Artist of the Year awards, and his third album, including Wrongful Meeting, sold 2.8 million records, setting a record for most albums sold. Wow! Well, we'll listen to... actually, there's one more. Next at number 6, Reverse Fate by SG Wannabe and Kim Jong-wook, which was used for the soundtrack of the drama East of Eden, featured by Song Seung-hun. Now we will listen to number 9 by Cool, I Want Love, and number 7 by Falling in Love by Kim Gun-mo. That was number 9, I Want Love by Cool, and number 7, Falling in Love by Kim Gun-mo. On today's Back to the K chart, we're looking at the rankings from September 2008. Let's keep going on with number 5 to number 2. Number 5 was Telepathy by the second album from Yuna. Next at number 4 was the third solo album from Shinhwa's Shinhaesung, Because It's You. Number 3 at Kim Bum-soo's 6th album, Set Inflection. Kim Bum-soo debuted in 1999 and in 2000 became the first Korean singer to rank on the American Billboard charts with the song Hello Goodbye Hello. In 2002, he became famous when he sang the song I Miss You. This song is very famous. For the soundtrack of the drama Stairway to Heaven, he is a singer whose voice is recognized by many other artists. Number 2 was After Love from FT Island, whose debut song, Sick of Love, paved the way for future band idols. Now we'll find out in just a moment what the top song of September 2008 was. Here is number 2, After Love by FT Island, and number 3, Set Inflection by Kim Bum-soo. That was number 2, After Love by FT Island, and number 3, Set Inflection by Kim Bum-soo. You're listening to Back to the K-Chart, where we're counting down the top songs of September 2008. Now we're down to number 1. In September 2008, the song that was most popular in Korea was... It was... Big Bang's Day by Day. That's right. This was the title track of the third mini album from Big Bang, who had major hits like Lies and Last Goodbye. Oh, my favorite. This single was also notable because the group worked with the Japanese group Daishi Dance. Let's wrap up Back to the K-Chart as we listen to the top song of September 2008, Big Bang's Day by Day. And also we'll listen to Nobody, I Want Nobody But You by Wonder Girls. You've just heard number 1 song, Day by Day by Big Bang, and Nobody by Wonder Girls. We will listen to Telepathy by Yuna, and we'll come back to our part 1. It's already time to close out part 1 of Saturday's Hot Beats, but I'll be coming back with Artist Love in second half. Because of You by Shinhaesung.
Ladies and gentlemen, you're about to listen to the Hot Beat. All the sexy girls out there, are you ready to join? BET, Hot Beat.
Welcome back to the second hour of Hot Beat. That was You Go Girl by Iori with Nasan. Let me tell you again how you can tune into Hot Beat. We've got FM stations in Jeju Island, 88.7 in Jeju City, 88.1 in Seogwipo City, 101.9 in Daejeong area, and we've got terrestrial DMB as well. If you got a smartphone, just search for Arirang Radio in your app store. It's a free app. ARIRANGRADIO, Arirang Radio. You can listen to our program on the move and leave your comments through the smartphone Arirang Radio app. Now, I also love to hear from you guys, so leave us your comments, messages, and song requests here on our Hotbeat messenger board at www.arirangfm.com/hotbeat. That's HOTBEAT. You can write your messages in any languages. I'll be playing more music for you. Here is How to Love by Beast and I Don't Know by Spinel. To see the big picture, you have to put together all the small pieces of the puzzle. On this segment, we try to understand all of Korean music by looking at individual artists. Welcome to Artist Lab. And now it's time for Artist Lab, where we get to talk about the various K-pop labels and the artists that are signed with each label. Today's group recently dominated the charts again with their song, Rocking. 장난 아니에요, 장난 아니에요. Rocking. I guess getting number one on the charts wasn't enough because they're also number one in something else. They have the lowest average weight for boy groups in Korea. They're good looking, but a little too thin, I think. Anyway, today's Artist Lab will be about Tin Top. We're going to be talking about Tin Top's career from the start to finish. Let's start with a song with Clap and Super Love. Clap and Super Love by Tin Top. You're listening to Artist Lab, where we discuss K-pop artists. Tin Top is a 6-member boy band that debuted in 2010 with the song Clap. The members include Kep, Niel, Ricky, Eljo, Changjo, and Chunji. And their name Tin Top is a short version of Teens on Top. Now half the members are in their 20s, but when they first debuted, they were averaged an age of 16.3. Oh, so young. The youngest in the industry as well as the thinnest. As you know, Tin Top is signed with the label set up by Shinhwa's member Andy, and they were famous for Andy's support from the very beginning. They are also known by the nickname Chakaldor, which is an abbreviation of the Korean phrase meaning idols who perform choreography that is measured with a ruler. They are famous for their perfectly synchronized dance, which are also made possible because they practice over 12 hours a day. I fully understand. Niel once said that before his debut, he was a terrible singer and dancer. Oh, really? And looking at his talent now, it's obvious how much practice went into his career. He's a great singer. Let's listen to some more music before we continue. Here is No More Perfume on You and Crazy by Tin Top. No More Perfume on You and Crazy by Tin Top. We're filling up today's Artist Lab with Tin Top. The members are often saying in interviews these days that they are glad they don't have to practice as much more. I understand. But they still have practicing 9 hours a day. The level of dedication is what made it possible for them to release back-to-back hits, including No More Perfume on You, Going Crazy, Be My Girl, and Miss Right. They took their first number one with the song Going Crazy. The song No More Perfume on You was created together with producer Bang Si-hyuk, who hadn't worked with a dance group in 7 years after G.O.D. Bang Si-hyuk is also famous for his sketching criticism of idols groups. which is why idol groups like Big Bang, TVXQ, and Girls' Generation made headlines just by publicly complimented by him. About Tin Top, he said that although they are young, they have the talent and looks to make them next generation stars in K-pop. Now we'll be back after listening to You and Be My Girl by Tin Top. To You and Be My Girl by Tin Top. Welcome back to Artist Lab, where we discuss about Tin Top today. We're talking about Tin Top, and we're listening to Tin Top songs. Most of the members of Tin Top were chosen through auditions with Eljo, finishing the auditions with the best score. Neil and Ricky were chosen through a slightly different route. Neil auditioned by chance at open auditions that were being held at an amusement park. Ricky was cast when he went to support his brother's audition. Neil and Ricky were also child actors before they debuted as member of Tin Top. Ricky was featured on children's show as well as the 2008 music video Human Dream by Seo Neil was featured in operas, dramas, children musicals, movies, and variety programs. And in 2002, he was in a music video from singer 이소라. 바람이 분다. Let's listen to some more music of Tin Top. Here is I Wanna Love and Miss Right. I Wanna Love and Miss Right by Tin Top. It's time to wrap up Artist Lab, where we filled up with talking about Tin Top. Tin Top wrapped up their European tour last year and their 2013 Tin Top #1 Asia tour in May in Korea. It's been 3 years since they debuted in July 2010, and they were able to show how much they've improved and grown since in a 2-hour performance. While early in a career, most of the emphasis was on Neil and Chunji's roles. Now their songs have more even distributions of lines as well as more sophisticated and complex choreography. Tin Top stood out early in their career because of their young age, and even now, 3 years later, they still have 2 teenage members. Their young age gives them even more potential to grow, and we're all eager to see how they'll continue to gain fans all over the world. That's all for tonight's Artist Lab. We'll be back with another K-pop artist next week on Artist Lab. Our last song for this segment is Walk By and Rocking by Tin Top. 장난 아니에요. Walk By and Rocking by Tin Top. We will listen to one more song of Tin Top, Don't I. It's time to say goodbye to Hot Beat for Saturday, September 21st. Tomorrow we'll have Listener's Choice and Talk Box. So guys, ready for tomorrow? And we'll listen to our last song of September 21st. You and I by Andy, featured by Lokhyun and Minu. See you guys tomorrow. Bye bye.